Hello friends, welcome back to the series on Python. In this video, we will see data types in Python. Okay, so data types in Python represents the kind of value that tells what operations can be performed on a particular data. Okay, here we have list of data types in Python. Those are none, numeric, list, tuple, set, strings. Here list, tuple, set, strings will come under sequence types. Next we have range and dictionary. So dictionary is also known as mapping. We'll start with none data type. If we do not assign any value to the variable, then it is called none. Let's say I have one variable with the value none. It has accepted. Now if I see type of A, you can observe it is none type. So if you do not assign any value to the variable, then it is called null. Okay, so next we have numeric. So under numeric we have four data types, that is int, float, complex, boolean. So let's say I have one variable A with the value 24. Now if you see type of A, so A is a variable which is of type int. Okay, because A variable has stored integer value. Okay, next we have float. Let's say I have variable B with the value 24.5. If I see type of B, so it is going to give me float. Now can I convert integer data type into float? Yes. So let's say I have one variable A with the value 4.5. Now I am assigning A value to B and I want to get type of B as int. So in order to do that, I am using inbuilt function called int. It means that A value will be converted into integer by making use of int function. Now you can see B value is 4, and if you see type of B, it is going to give us the type int. Okay. Similarly, can we convert integer into float? Yes, of course we can convert. Let's say I have A value as 5. Okay. Now I want to convert A into float. Now I want to get the type of B as float. Type of B is of type float. Next we have complex. Complex in mathematical representation, it has represented as A plus Bi. But in Python, it is represented as A plus Bj. J represented by the value square root of -1. Complex basically means a number plus imaginary number. C is a variable. Now I am representing the complex number in the form of A plus Bj. A value I have taken as 2, B value I have taken as 3. Now if you see type of C, so it is going to give us the type complex. Yes. You can also represent complex value by using predefined function called complex. So first I will take two variables with the values. One is for real value and another one is for imaginary. Now I am using complex function to define the complex value. Now you can see, so I got the output in terms of A plus Bj. Okay, so this is about complex number. So next we have boolean. In any programming language, based on the condition only we execute the code, and always condition is going to return the output either true or false. Okay, so these true or false values will come under boolean data type. Okay, boolean simply means that it will have two values, true and false. So true can be represented by the value 1 and false is represented by the value 0. Okay, let's check now. So I am just printing A less than B. So it is true. A value is less than B, obviously it is true. And if you want to know the type, you can see it is of type boolean. Okay, so this is about numeric data type in Python. Next we have string. So string in Python can be represented using single quote or we can use double quote. Okay, and in Python string data type can be used to store strings as well as characters. You can see here I am using one variable with the value Yamini, that is string, and I have represented it inside double quotes. You can also represent the string in single quotes. Okay, so now this is about string. Next we have list. So what is list? List in Python is used to store sequence of various types of data. Okay, and list can be represented using square brackets. And the very important point about list is it is mutable. So I'm having one list, so list elements has to be inside square brackets. So now I'm just printing it. Okay, so next we have tuple. Tuple is also similar to list. The only difference between tuple and list is mutable and tuple is immutable. Okay, so both are indexed by integers. Okay, and tuples will be enclosed inside parentheses. And remember that tuple is immutable. Next we have set. So set is the collection of unordered items. The main advantage of using set is it removes duplicates. Okay, and set can be a collection of elements of different data types. Next we have dictionary. So dictionary is also known as mapping, and it is used to store the data in terms of key value format. Okay, and dictionary keys are case sensitive. In a list and tuple, with every value we access using index, but in dictionary every value will be accessed by using a key. Okay, and dictionary is a key value format. It is a variable name. Remember that dictionary values will be inside flower braces, and each key value format will be separated with comma. Okay, next we have range function. Range function returns sequence of numbers starting from 0 and increments by 1. Finally it stops before a specified number. So this range function is going to display the numbers from 0 to 9. You can see the list of numbers. Okay, so it has displayed from 0 to 9. Okay, so this is about data types in Python. Here I have just briefed about the data types: list, tuple, dictionary, string, as well as range function. So we will be seeing the detailed explanation of these data types in coming videos. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. So if you have any doubts, please put a comment, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe my channel Coders Cabin. Thank you all.